Big day here at Bespoke Post. We're all super excited. We got Lee Eisenberg coming in, founder of our favorite new bedding brand, Nuvet, and writer of a little show called The Office. Maybe you've heard of it. We're all very big fans. Hop on in here, Lee.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
I think we're all super curious.
Who am I?
Yeah, who are you? How did you go from writing for The Office to making a new and improved duvet cover that everyone loves?
Are you suggesting that that's not the logical
It's
career kind of trajectory?
It's maybe less than obvious. Yeah.
Well, I moved out to LA, did every kind of assistant job that one could do.
Lloyd!
Got hired on The Office in 2005.
That's what she said.
After that, I did a movie called Bad Teacher, show on HBO called Hello Ladies. I wrote and directed a movie called Good Boys.
We're going to a kissing party, and none of us have ever kissed, and we're
In
scared.
the midst of all of it, one day I was changing my duvet cover. I was trying to avoid changing my duvet cover, and I think where weeks turn into months, and you're like, maybe it's time to do this thing. Why is this way? Like, there were buttons on the bottom, just this tiny like little slit, and I was like, fuck, like this is so dumb. And I went online and I looked for something that was better and easier, and I couldn't find anything. What I do for a living is I tell stories and I make things up and I create things, and I thought I had the fix for it.
How did you come up with the solution in the first place?
It makes no sense. It's like, a regular duvet is like this, and you cram the insert in.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't make a sandwich. Like, you don't have two pieces of bread and then decide like, okay, now the turkey is next.
Jam it in.
And you jam it in, and then you're like, ooh, tomatoes. And you're like, but you're pushing down and you're really trying to get the stuff in there. And I was like, why isn't it open-faced? So the Nuvet is open-faced. You put down the insert very elegantly. You tuck it into the corners. You fold it over. And then there's two zippers that go all the way around. So it's done. So you just go like this, and then it's done. I feel anyone that doesn't have TSA pre-check on some level hates themselves. And I feel that way about like anyone that like is aware of this as a product and then like chooses to get something else. Like somewhere, like, I'm not saying like right in the front, but like somewhere in the recesses of your mind, like you have like self-hatred. Because it's just better. Like, it's like,
Right.
A zipper is faster than buttons. You don't feel the zipper. The quality is excellent. So it's like, you're just making life harder. And so like, why would you make life harder if you didn't have to?
Certainly been our experience. What are the details of give us the specs of the product?
Specs?
Let's get under the hood here, under the
Sure.
covers here.
It is 100% Supima cotton. Supima cotton represents 1% of the world's cotton. It's that high quality. It keeps the color really well. It's super comfortable. The more you wash it, like the softer it gets. So there's two zippers. They are hidden under a flange. A flange is an overhang, another term from the linen industry that I learned within the last few years. And was really exciting going around being like, we're working on our flange right now, like the length of the flange. I basically wanted to make it as idiot-proof as possible because I am an idiot and I wanted to be able to make my bed. I was always like, fuck, like you put the whole thing on and then you're like, it's all backwards or whatever. So Fico here.
Yeah.
That seems pretty idiot-proof. There's pockets in the corners. So you just tuck it into the corners and now you're like, yep, they're in, as opposed to guessing and you like put the whole thing on and you realize like the left side is like not quite in and all that stuff. So That's it.
So how long does it take you to put one of these bad boys on?
I haven't officially timed it, but that was like a look to camera.
Let's get this thing going. What's the over under on this, Johnny?
I'm going to say under 2 minutes.
Wow.
Ooh, what do you think?
I mean, that's tough. That's tricky.
I'm going to take the under. I think you can do it.
3, 2, 1. Time. We're at 55. Time. 141.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Well, thanks for the time, Lee. And thanks, everybody, for tuning in and watching. Stay curious, and we'll see you next time.